Why don't traditional drug and alcohol treatment centers work? The answer to that may very well surprise you. Tap in, bro. Tap in, bro. Welcome back to the channel. What's good with you? Wagwan, gang. If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about providing you with a daily dose of edutainment. My goal is to make you laugh, brighten up your day, but also to give you knowledgeable insights that you can apply to your own day-to-day life and make it better. The motto I have essentially for everything in life is, if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. What you're watching, what you're listening, what you're eating, it doesn't nurture you or make you better, cut it off. So you want to know, you may be wondering, you may be thinking, yo, maybe I should go to a traditional treatment center, a traditional facility that, rehab facility of sorts. And you're like, if I go to this, pay X amount of dollars, and I will go through the recovery process and everything. And by the time I come back out, I'll be a completely new person, new man. I'm the man. But here's why it's not as simple as that, so to speak.
Many people in the recovery field claim that AA and other 12-step programs are successful, but these opinions seem to contradict research. According to one of the more reliable studies, common 12-step programs such as AA show a success rate of 3%, while 95% of treatment centers in the United States use these programs. A problem with AA and the basic 12-step programs is that they are often short-term. They do not address the underlying issue of addiction. Addiction causes biochemical changes in the brain and body and must be corrected. While having a support group is great, and surrounding yourself with people that are supportive is very helpful, but the problem with AA and the basic 12-step programs is that they are often short-term, and they do not address the underlying issue in addiction. Addiction causes biochemical changes in the brain and body, and it must be corrected. You may search the internet for drug and alcohol treatment centers, and you will find they are focused on quick fixes in luxurious facilities and high-end rehab centers. This problem is recognized on a national level. The data is clear. Some of these treatment facilities produce poor outcomes. Some people go in and out of treatment centers nearly 10 times. According to Enoch Gordis, director of the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, he stated, quote, "Our whole treatment system with its innumerable therapies, armies of therapists, large and expensive programs, are founded on hunch, not evidence and not science." End quote. The common method of care contradicts research and evidence. You may even notice that some therapists are still struggling with addiction themselves. They haven't figured it out yet. So what works? The answer is lesser known methods that address the underlying issue, and that is backed by science and data. There are methods that change the brain, body, and behavior. Certain cognitive therapy techniques are supported by lots of research and has shown to boost long-term sobriety and change the brain in a remarkable way. Also, integrating certain nutrients into an addict's diet is very important. One doctor, who is a president of a recovery center, reported that nutritionally based programs produced a 92% success rate. Nutrition is extremely important when recovering. This is because addicts have depleted and malfunctioning neurotransmitters in the brain, which contributes to intense cravings. Once those neurotransmitters are restored through proper nutrition, not only do cravings decrease, but withdrawal symptoms dramatically decrease as well. And there are plenty of studies confirming this.
So the main issue with traditional treatment centers, Alcohol Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, Porn Anonymous, all this stuff, right? It's the fact that although you took yourself out of a traditional area or where your addiction was easy access to, right? You weren't around your typical addiction friends. You weren't around your friends who partake in that substance. You didn't have easy access to your typical surroundings. So the issue is that when you leave that place and come back to your regular house, your regular environment, nothing's really changed. Your mindset may have changed a little bit. The way how you interact with certain things may have changed a little bit, but there's still access, for the most part, easy access to those certain friends group that, they keep texting you, calling you to go back and use that substance.
You guys are so stupid, you know that?
Sorry, dude.
Let's go, Smokes.
Let's go, Smokes.
You don't even smoke, Bubbles.
Give me a smoke here, dude.
I'm fucking starting to run out.
Or just innately, you have your dealer's number still in your phone book. You have a way by which you can go about still accessing your drug or substance of choice. And that in itself is why a lot of these traditional treatment centers and stuff like that are kind of have a defeated purpose. They don't really address the issue of you, yourself, and changing your environment to facilitate you never relapsing again. So if you want more information, a more personalized approach that works for you on how you can quit your addiction to coffee, weed, pornography, alcohol, or any of this stuff, definitely check out my free mini course, free mini series that walks you through a personalized approach that works for you on how you can take back control of your life once and for all. We don't want these addictions, we don't want these things to be in control of us. We want to be in control of when we decide to have a coffee, when we decide to smoke weed and stuff like that, right? Oftentimes it's like when we use these substances daily is when we start creating a dependency and an addictive nature towards them, right? If you smoke weed once a week or once every 2 weeks, once a month even, its effectiveness on your body will be a lot different than if you smoke it every single day. Because the more you smoke it every single day, the more you almost need it to feel normal, right? Because it's so much a part of your life. And because you need it so much, when you take it away, that's where we start having those withdrawal symptoms and feeling of missing out on something, right? So you see how if you start overdosing, overusing stuff, you kind of almost need it to feel normal. You create a dependency on these things. So the free mini course just walks you through more science evidence, more scientific proof, meditation practices, certain foods that you should be eating that makes this whole process of recovery and sobriety just smoother and without that fear of not knowing what to do, right? So that's just it. That's the main tea. That's the tea. That's the tea, no ketchup. That's just the piping tea, the truth of the matter. The unsugared, I don't know what I'm saying, but that's just it, bro. So again, I appreciate you for watching this video. I have a ton of other videos that you definitely want to watch with regards to why we become addicted, why it's so hard to get out of these addictions. In my cards, the description, and pinned comment.
That's nasty.
But again, if you want more personalized approach, because there's so many different people that watch these videos. If you want a more personalized approach that works for you specifically on how to quit your addiction, check out my free mini course. Give me your email and let me send you some more quality personalized information. I appreciate you. God bless. Much love. Peace and joy. Namaste. And always remember, always, 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 if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Okay? It doesn't nurture you and make you better. Jobs, situations, what you're watching, what you're listening, what you're eating. If it doesn't help you in any way, cut it off. Cut it, cut it, cut it. I appreciate you. Deuces.